Hi everyone. Thank you so much for the lovely review of this animation that I posted. Like I said, it's a pretty old one, and uh, I really appreciate all the lovely comments and everything. It's really nice to know that after all these years it still stands up all right. So actually, I've looked at it for years, and I haven't actually become blind to some of these different things. So some of the people have highlighted some of these, and I just quickly going to do like a little self-review of what if I were to do this animation again. Unfortunately, I did it in 3D Studio Max in the old days, and I don't even have it installed anymore, so it's kind of hard to adjust this animation now. But if I were to do this animation again, I think this is probably after having a bit of a fresh eye on it again now, and after some input. I think these are some of the things I would have done a little bit differently. So I'm just going to play it again. So there we go. It's the lift up there, going up there, and then kind of like using the wall to edge it up and then over the edge. Okay, so the things I think I could have improved. I think some people noticed that in the beginning here, I think maybe this first lift up here, I could have balanced this a little bit better, get the center of gravity a bit better here, and also it's kind of very consistent going up, and part of it helps to create the that slow lift, the weight in the ball. But I think that slow start, and I think I could have sped it up a little bit and got the weight a little bit back. And one of the things that I could have done is not necessarily moving the ball, but that could have worked as well. But if I place this foot a little bit closer here, and as he lifted this up to that point, and then if this foot was over here, and I could have arched the back a bit further so it rolls with the hips as being a pivot onto the central cog of the character a little bit more, and maybe a little bit quicker. And even here, if that foot was just a little bit to this side, I think it would have carried this weight. And then this being bent over a little bit more, a little bit further back to just balance out the weight. So he's kind of like balancing this, the center of this weight in the middle of where the cock would have been. And if the foot was there, it would have helped a little bit. And also if you rolled it over a little bit further back with the back, and the back is further back, it would have balanced things out a little bit better, I think. And then I could have, see, I wanted to do this, and here, yeah, even there, if this foot was a little bit further over there, I think here the balance is getting over to the right spot over there, so that's cool. I think when he falls, when he is, I should have made a bit more of his shoulder making contact there, and then this down. If I play it again, yeah, that down could have been just a touch quicker. You don't want to do it too fast to lose the weight in the ball, but from here on now, the wall is kind of like the counterbalance. He's kind of like using the counterbalance there, and I think I could have fallen down to the wall there a little bit quicker, and that would have been quite nice. I think the roll there is okay. I think this part, things are okay. But when he steps over here, this foot position, if I position this foot just a little bit back, kind of like the width of the foot, just a little bit back, I think you would have more power going straight into there instead of here where it's a little bit off. So I think this foot could have been a little bit further back here, and it would have helped, when he lifts that over. I think this part I'm still quite happy with. The other general comment is the whole thing is a bit flat-footed. So you get a sense of weight through a lot of this stuff. apart from you don't get a sense of weight in the feet. And if I would have made little micro adjustments in those feet, and actually when he steps over here, instead of it being so flat-footed, if this was slightly tilted, there's like a little bit of shake and a little bit of tension in the foot, both the feet actually, it would have just added to the sense of weight quite a bit, you know, going up there. And the other thing that adds, that I would have completely kind of like reanimated, is the neck and the head. So if you think about it, that tension in the shoulders, the neck and the head, I could have really made much more of it, getting this real tension flowing through, and like little micro movements in the head, you know, and little stretches up and then a little shake at the top of the stretch, if you know what I mean. Sort of just get that sense of tension in the head. And I think I neglected getting that tension flowing through into the neck and the feet. And even with the hands, I think there's places I could have done some little micro movements, you know, to kind of just like when he pulls it up here, instead of, I could have had a pivot there and this just like pivoting around that area, and just like a little bit of movement, you know, a little bit of shake there as he pulls it up there, could have just all added to the sense of weight and tension. I think I did all right job in animating the ball. Obviously the ball and the character need to sync up, but I think the ball helps to get that sense of weight in. But I think the character around it, there's definitely little improvements I could have done with it. So if you thought it was great, I really appreciate it. And I think I still like it as well, and I'm still quite happy with it overall. It's just like I've noticed these little things now, and I thought I'd just update you guys and see what I think. And you're welcome to comment and say if I'm wrong, and you know, these things are very subjective, but I thought it could maybe help you guys to think, to show you how I think about this now, looking at it again. Cool. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye.